everyone, Letty here from Party Planner Papery. Today I'm going to share with you hashtag N2 is Christmas. This is a not too shabby October box of the month. Today we're going to be making gift card holders. Welcome back everyone. So I'm on the design team for Not Too Shabby for this term. Here's their website. I will list their website link and a discount code down the description box below. In case you're interested in saving a little bit of money. So this is the October 2022 box of the month. Comes with 2 ephemera packs, 2 paper pads, 2 stamp sets. It also has a stencil and this calls for confetti mix. Super fun. It all coordinates. Also, Jamie throws in some freebies, some little fun freebies. And then the kit itself for this month, it came with an owl collection or owl theme. And then it also came with a nutcracker theme. And then you also got a layering stamp set that creates this super cute poinsettia and then also a nutcracker. And that's from Call Me Crafty Owl. Earlier this month, we had a hopping giveaway. It has already closed, but I made this super cute set of 3x3 note cards. Here were the cards that I had made using this box of the month. This was my first project. Now, for today's project, we are going to make some gift card holders. So I ended up with 4 total. We're going to make 1 on camera. One of them will be this cute owl collection. I'm also going to be making one with the nutcracker themed set as well. And then as a bonus, I did bring in the paper pad club and I made 2 more. So let me show you the owl version first. So this one was using the super cute stamp sets that came in this kit. There's 2 of them, this nutcracker theme one, and then you also have the owl themed one. The paper pad that I'm using is the Deck the Owls, again, from the box of the month. And so you open it up. It does have a Velcro closure. And then when you open it, the gift card just pops out. Now, I just have one of my old business cards from my craft fair days in here. But you can see here, you have a cute little sentiment. You've got your stamped image. You've got this super cute paper. And then at the bottom, you have the Happy Holidays that came from also the owl stamp set. Your to and your from came from this other stamp set from the Nutcracker themed Nutcracker dolls. These are such cute gift card holders, and they're actually pretty easy to make. We are going to make one on camera today. So here was my first one. Then I did pull out the paper pad club of the month. I had purchased this separately. And so what I did was I used I used the paper that came in each of the pads to make one gift card. This first one's An Elegant Christmas. The second one's called Christmas in the Forest. You can see here, these are just totally different color schemes. I thought they were gorgeous though, individually. And so I did make gift card holders for each of those paper pads as well. Here's the first one, An Elegant Christmas. You see here, I actually used one of the little cut aparts, or actually 2 of the cut aparts. And then the stamp sets from both stamp sets of the box of the month. You see here, I have the stamp on the outside, and then the gorgeous paper that came with that first paper pad, which again, An Elegant Christmas. And then on the second gift card holder, I used this one. It is so, so cute. And I love how the owl stamp actually went really well with this paper pad. So that's the little owl stamp and the paper that came with that paper pad. And then again, I used both stamp sets that came with the box of the month to make this gift card holder as well. So again, this was the paper pad club. It comes with 2 paper pads each month, and I did use that. I also am using the Deck the Owls, and then I'm also using this Winter Magic paper pad and all of the Nutcracker related themes to make a final gift card holder on camera. I'm also bringing in this owl stamp set right here. This is Merry Christmas. And then I am going to bring in a couple pieces of the ephemera from that Nutcracker collection. So I did bring in a couple of outside dies. I have a circle, a scallop circle. I'm going to layer those on top of each other, and then I also have a scalloped rectangle, and these are stitched. I have a bone folder, I have my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper, and then I have 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and it's in craft color. Bringing up my scoreboard. Any size scoreboard should work for this project. I've already made 3 of these gift card holders off camera, but let's make the 4th one together. So I have all of my paper already cut up, and I also have my stamped sentiments, and I couldn't decide between blue or pink, so I went ahead and just brought in both. We're going to decide on camera today. So you're going to need 2 papers that are 4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. You're also going to need 2 that are 4 inches by 1 3/4. And then I'm bringing in a scalloped circle. It's about 2.5 inches. And then you're also going to need 4 pieces of paper that are 4 inches by 2 3/4. So, and I'm just bringing the different pattern papers. I've got a couple pieces of ephemera and all of my stamped sentiments as well. So you're going to need 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11 inch cardstock. You are going to put it on the 11-inch side in your paper trimmer, and we're going to just cut off 1 inch from that 11-inch side. So our final paper will be 8.5 by 10 inches. Okay. Now, then what we're going to do is turn it on the 8.5-inch side, and we're going to cut it at 4.25. So basically in half. So now you've got two sheets that are 4.25 by 10 inches. These are the bases of your gift card holder. Now, you do have this optional little scrap strip that you could turn it into a belly band if you wanted to. I am actually going to be using Velcro dots instead. I feel like it's just so much easier for me to apply and for the recipient to use. So you actually can make two gift card holders from this one sheet of paper. We're only going to use one right now. We're going to score on the 10-inch side at 3 inches, at 4 inches, at 5 inches, and at 8 inches. Now, because I'm using a small scoreboard, I'm going to rotate it and just score it at 2 inches on the other side of this 10-inch strip. So 3, 4, 5, and 8 are our score marks for this 10-inch side. Okay, so now the smaller side that's on the right, it's a little bit skinnier. You see there, a little smaller than the one that's on the left. This is going to be our top flap. So what I like to do is round the two corners. So I'm taking out my corner rounder. I'm going to be using the 1/2-inch corner size. You're going to fold the bottom piece, which is the bottom flap. You're going to fold it up. You can use your bone folder to kind of enforce it or varnish it. Then you're basically going to go flip-flop back and forth to finish folding all the remaining scores that are going to be this little pocket. So you go back and forth. You're basically making like a W or an M shape with that bottom half of the gift card holder base. So that's what it'll look like. And then for the top flap, you're just going to fold it down. I'm doing it upside down here, but you're basically just going to fold that part down and then again, varnish with your bone folder. So this is what your template will look like. You see here, you do have a little peak and a valley right there, and that's going to form that little pocket for your gift card holder. And it is going to be closed on the inside, and then you see there it's sealed, and it's going to be open on the back side. We're going to fix that with a little bit of glue. So you're going to take out your wet glue, and it's best if you do use wet glue. You're going to want to go ahead and make sure that you only glue the two sides and the bottom piece, that part that's open. You do not want to add any glue to the inside fold that's already sealed. So we're going to add glue to that bottom side of that pocket, seal it up. And so now it's not open on the back end anymore, just like this. And you'd like to try to just press down on all ends where you added that glue, just to really, really seal it down. Hold it for a second. And this is what your holder will look like. So now we're going to go ahead and cut a little slit into just a tiny, tiny little sliver into the actual pocket itself, because you probably noticed it was sealed. So we added glue on 3 of the sides to make it an actual glued pocket, but the top piece did not have glue. We cut a little sliver off, and now our pocket is open. So again, I'm going to just take out a old little business card here. I'm going to stick that in. You can see there, that's how your gift card will fit, and that's how you make that pocket. So the last step here is just to go ahead and decorate. So I have my pieces of paper that I already have cut up, my stitch circle, my sentiments. I have everything ready to go. You're basically going to choose which papers you want to go where. And what I do recommend is to start with your cover and your cover flap and decide which is going to be the best combination for the outside, because that's kind of the showstopper whenever you first give somebody this gift card holder. They're going to see the outside first. You want to make sure that all of those papers coordinate very well together. Once you decide that, put it aside and then just start gluing all the remaining papers down. Your largest pieces are going to be the 4 main, wider areas of your gift card holder. So you'll have 2 in the front and 2 in the back. So you'll decide where everything goes. Make sure that your orientation is upright correctly, and then you just go ahead and glue down all of your papers. So I'm just adding my wet glue to this. Now, this was not my original idea. I was originally inspired by Crafteinated. Her name is Ericka. She's here on YouTube, and she's also on Instagram. If I can find her original tutorial video, I will link it down below. I think she saw it from someone else, but I originally saw it from her. So I'll try to find her video. I'll link it down, and again, that's Crafteinated. So you're going to finish adding all of your little pieces of paper. Now for your flap, you are going to use the medium-sized papers. And because we rounded the corners, I'm going to just figure out my orientation, make sure I have my little flap upright, and then round the corresponding corners, which is the bottom 2, for the front flap. And you're going to do the exact same thing for the inside flap. The only difference is you're going to round the top 2 corners. So notice I flipped it. I decided I wanted to go with those trees instead. I go ahead and round my 2 top corners, and then I glue down the inside of the top flap, just like this. So I've glued all of my papers down to my gift card holder. This is what it kind of looks like. So this is just the bare bones minimum. Now we're going to add a little more decoration. So one thing you're going to want to do is we're going to want to glue down this stitch scalloped circle. Make sure you only add glue to the piece that's going to be sticking to the flap, which is the top half. You do not want to add any glue to the bottom half of this circle. Otherwise you're going to get glue passed through to the back. So you kind of just double check, make sure no glue is exposed. And that's how we glue down our first little flap for our gift card holder. Then what you're going to do is we're going to decide which color we want to use for this gift card holder. I was kind of torn between the pink and the blue, and all I did was distress the edges with some Distress Oxide ink. So I'm just trying to decide, and I think at the end I decide with the blue version. I think I just really like that better with some of the paper choices that I had done. So I went with the blue version, but again, you can decide any which color you want if you even want to distress the edges. Now I'm deciding where I want to place my decoration pieces on the inside. So I add a little piece of ephemera on the bottom corner, which is that little present. And then I do add my sentiment right on the inside, which says Merry Christmas. I'm going to add one of the pieces of ephemera from the Nutcracker collection, which is this cute little mouse. And that comes from that Nutcracker theme. And then I'm going to add an extra little sentiment to the top front. You could put an image. You could keep it solid. You can do whatever you want here. I'm just going to add a little sentiment. It says, "'Tis the season." The inside says Merry Christmas. And then you have a to and a from at the very bottom, so you can address who this fun gift card holder is going to be for. The last step is going to be, we're going to add a Velcro dot. I did get these from Dollar Tree. These are my favorite for this type of project. You're going to attach the two with the adhesive on the outside. So you're going to make a pair. Then you're going to go ahead and drop it down onto the exposed section of that scalloped circle with the adhesive out, and then go ahead and press it down to finish sealing it off. And that's our gift card holder. So our gift card holder is complete now. Here's what the final product will look like. They're so fun. They're actually pretty easy to make. And I think they're just super, super cute when you use this type of paper from the box of the month. Again, we had 2 from the box of the month. I had 2 from the paper pad subscription of the month. Super quick and easy project. You definitely want to try it out. Again, this was the Not Too Shabby October box of the month. And there are still some single items available. The whole box is sold out, but there's some single items. I'll list that website link and a discount code down in the description box below in case you're interested. And again, check out the hashtag N2SChristmas for more inspiration. Thanks for visiting, everyone. Hope you subscribe, like this video, follow us on Instagram. Here are a couple videos I think you might enjoy, and happy crafting.